The most common question I get all the time, Borsa, how can we set up SVX Algo? How can we set up the price action toolkit? In this video, I will teach you step by step how can you set up from scratch Flux Charts Premium. This is my chart, and as you guys know that I got quite good signals. Sometimes we lose, but most of the time we win, right? So you can see that these are the recent signals. This is the sell, this is the buy. Both hit the target, but this got stopped out. This got stopped out. So you need to understand one thing. Nothing is 100%. You will lose money, but the aim is making money constantly, okay? The setup I'm gonna give you will help you to become a better trader, all right? So first thing, we need to understand what is Flux Charts. So if you just type in Flux Charts, you will see 9 indicators. All of them are premium indicators, and you can get access with only one subscription. Oh, if you still don't have it, I am grabbing you the best discount ever on the internet. Use code BORSA to unlock it. Now, so here we have a couple of indicators, right? But my favorite ones are SVX Algo and the price action toolkit. We will use 2 of them to create a beautiful chart, okay? So what I want to do is click SVX Algo and the price action toolkit to add your chart. Obviously, you have these automation indicators, you have the screener indicators, and you have this beautiful supply and demand. I highly suggest you check them out. Now, after you add it, you will see something like this, right? But obviously, you need to go to settings. We will go one by one. Relax. So first, we will set up the Flux Charts, SVX Algo. Trading style, I use day trader because I'm a day trader. Trend length is medium term, sensitivity is 12. And the rest of the settings you see here, you can keep it as a default, or you can just play around. You can even go to advanced settings to create a webhook. If you don't know what is it, you can search, okay? So now the second indicator is the price action toolkit. You can change all the settings here, but my favorite setup is the fair value gaps, inversion fair value gaps, order blocks, breaker blocks are enabled. Time frames is the chart, and what I enable is the trend lines, and the final one is the MTF highs and the lows. Why? Because this is showing me the previous day high, previous month high, the previous week low, all that stuff. How I use it? To find the best liquidity levels on my chart. Easy as it is. Guys, you need to understand one thing very, very important. Before you start using any indicator, you have to understand them clearly and deep, okay? These are my settings, and I'm trading gold futures on 3-minute time frame. Let's say you want to go to 1 minute. 90% of the time, you need to just go to SVX Algo, tweak around it. Let's say maybe you need to increase the sensitivity. If you increase the sensitivity, you will get less signal, but a high win rate. This is how it is. You need to find a sweet spot between these 3: trading style, trend length, and sensitivity. These 3 are changing how signals are appearing on your chart. I'm just now doing a random stuff here just to show you what is happening when I change the settings. You can see that I get like 2 signals with those settings. Why? Because I increase my sensitivity, I choose trading style to swing, and trend length is short. I will just hit the cancel to get back my own settings and go back to 3 minutes. So this is my optimal settings, right? And you just don't take the signals blindly. What you want to do is follow some setup rules, right? So the first rule, we have 4 rules, 4 points. So the first rule is you need to get the signal. And I mean signal can be the strong one or the neutral one. The second rule is you need to get FVG or IFG. If you don't know what are those meaning, don't worry. You don't have to know everything, okay? You will just follow with the price action toolkit. But if you tell me, Borsa, I want to learn more about those, there is a free trading playlist in my channel. It's called Ultimate Trading Bootcamp. Go and watch it. 3, you need to get breaker block or order block. And the final one is you need to get the cloud. So cloud means that this one over here. If it is red, bearish. If it's blue, it's bullish. So now let's see two example, three example, whatever it is. So I will just take this chart back on time to show you everything. So now we got this strong sell signal here, right? And you can see that the Flux Charts is plotting the stop loss as well as the take profit. And you have MTF highs and lows. You see there is a previous day low. You can use this level. Beautiful. And I can tell you that maybe 60% of the time when the price reach the TP3 will continue to drop. Why? Because there is obvious liquidity levels. But always, I highly suggest you take a partial on the way to keep it safe. Okay, where is the 4 points here? Okay, so you see guys, quite easy. So let's go one by one real quick, okay, and will not take too much of your time. So the first thing, signal. Do we get it? Yes. And it's strong. Done. FVG or FG. Do we have it? Yes. Check. Easy, right? Breaker block or order block. Do you see? Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. And cloud. You get 4 confirmation. Now, what you will do? You will just go with the flow. Obviously, you can lose money, but the aim is always to get confirmation of 4 of them and to keep my win rate at the highest level with the beautiful risk-reward ratios. Now, let's say you took this trade with like a 3 contracts, and how I manage them is quite easy. Let me show you real quick. Let's say we took the short position here, and the first TP got smashed. I will wait until we trade between the first and second TP to take some partials. Most of the time, you know, it depends on the day. Now I'm waiting for a beautiful drop down. And boom, this is where I like to take my partial. I will just take 1 contract here, and what I'm gonna do is I will take 1 more here, and I will take full closure at the previous day. You see, all TP levels got smashed. What we gonna do? We'll just close out our position. And if we just go back in the real-time data, you will see that we are not cherry picking. These are the recent signals. It just happened. Like, I don't know how many minutes, maybe 1 hour ago, it hit the previous day low. Is it hard to do? No. What you need to do is patience, and you need to study the charts, okay? Always, always, always check the chart. Find the levels, confirm with these points, and execute. Easy as it is. So that was all for this video. Thank you guys for watching it. If you want to learn more about the Flux Charts, there's a whole playlist. I highly suggest you check them out, and see you on the next.